Former Bellator champion, Michael Page, is reportedly joining the UFC and has already been scheduled for next year. Michael Page is an MMA champion who is very synonymous with Bellator. Having had a career in the UFC's rival organization since 2013, the fighter nicknamed Venom has won 16 times and lost only 2 times. Page is known as a knockout artist in Bellator. The British champion holds the record for the most knockout wins in the organization with 11 times. Page's ability to knock out opponents was so powerful that he once crushed the skull of one of his rivals. In 2016, Page fought Evangelista Santos. Page knocked out the champion nicknamed Cyborg with a flying knee attack in the second round. Venom's knee hit Cyborg's face. After the fight, Santos had to undergo surgery. The skull above his eyes was crushed by Page's knee. The ability to deliver spectacular wins like that seems to have attracted the UFC to Page. Even though he is 36 years old, the UFC has recently reportedly moved to recruit the owner of a total record of 21-2-13 KOs. In July, Page did announce that his Bellator contract was up. It is even reported that the UFC has provided a gig schedule for Page. The Skull Crusher will appear at UFC 297. The event will be held in Toronto, Canada, on January 24, 2024. UFC immediately presented a special opponent for the welterweight champion. The 12th-ranked UFC welterweight contender, Kevin Holland, was lined up as Page's first opponent in the octagon. A Holland vs. Page fight has the potential to be very entertaining. The reason is, Holland is also known as a champion who often finishes in his fights. Of the 36 matches throughout his career, Holland won 21 times by stoppage and lost 4 times by knockout or locking his opponent. UFC 297 itself will be decorated with many other top fighters. Among them is the Jan Blachowicz vs. Alexander Rakic rematch in the light heavyweight class. The highlight of UFC 297 was the fight for the middleweight championship belt between Sean Strickland and Dricus du Plessis.